Welcome into another edition of Bama versus the World. I am your host, Big Mike. We are joined, as always, by Mr. Bama. Mr. Bama, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastically splendid on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Coming off a nice win yesterday in College Station, 26-20. I'm sorry. Jalen Milroe put up one of his best games of his career. He did what we wanted him to do for the entire year, which was throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball. He looked good. He had one interception, but 3 touchdowns, over 300 yards. I'm doing fantastic going into next week against Arkansas.
Good. We are also joined by Mr. Arkansas. How are you doing today, Mr. Arkansas?
Just fine.
Oh, wow.
Just fine. I mean, that doesn't sound too
convincing. Yeah, what is that?
Too convincing. Everything okay, Mr. Arkansas?
I just can't wait till basketball season. You know, the recruiting class coming in is pretty good. We always give it a good run. I feel like we've got a good shot at winning the conference this year, so I'm really looking forward to basketball.
We are talking about football, though.
Yeah, we are. This is a preview for this week's football game between Arkansas and Alabama. Although basketball season is fast approaching, so that we will probably, hopefully, have Bama versus the World for the basketball season coming up. So maybe we can have you back on during then, and you'll be a little bit happier than you are now, maybe.
But usually we get up here for these games, and we call the Hogs. But this season has been so bad. When I call the Hogs, they don't even answer anymore. It's just been terrible. Like, I just don't know if we have any hope anymore.
We suck. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
I might.
Sorry. Getting started a little early with the trash talk, but we will get into the game. We'll start off with you, Mr. Bama. A little bit better week offensively. Jalen Milroe had a little bit better passing. Sorry. Hold on, Mr. Bama.
Hello?
Mr. Arkansas. Who?
Hello? Hey.
I think he's trying to call the Hogs.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh.
Was that another attempt at you to trying to call
I'm trying to call the Hogs. They won't. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. They won't.
Did they have a voicemail you could leave? I didn't hear you try to leave a message. I mean, is there nothing you can do?
It goes to one of those messages where it's like, this voicemail you can't answer. We're never going to call you back. Good luck in the game, kind of situation. So
Okay.
I don't know.
So we'll try to get back on track. You were saying, Mr. Bama, a good offensive week against Texas A&M, big win. Yes. How do you guys feel about the game coming up?
Feel really, really great. Like I said, Milroe had his best game against probably the best deep.
Hello, Hogs.
Getting weird.
So has anybody seen the Hogs?
Cell phone?
There's no Hogs.
I'm trying to figure out what service that phone's with because I've never seen that one. And it was a flip phone. Okay.
It was a flip phone. It was a very sparkly kind of looking flip phone. Yeah, so I'm not sure.
To each his own.
But continue. Continue with your analysis of the game, Mr. Bama.
I think Jalen Milroe may have had he probably had it, or he did have his best game of his career against probably the best defensive front seven we'll face in the season. And it looks like smooth sailing from here. Of course, we have to play at Kentucky and at Auburn. But our next 3 home games, I think we should win pretty well. The LSU game might get a little tricky, but as far as next week in Arkansas, with the way that our team is trending up offensively and defensively, and the way that their team is doing complete opposite, I see a pretty easy smooth victory next week.
It's not.
Hello. Much appreciate the.
Hello.
What? Okay, this is getting really weird.
So we'll jump over to Mr. Arkansas. I know you're having some technical difficulties with your phone. Hopefully that won't affect your stream and the broadcast here. With that being said, with you having such trouble calling the Hogs, do you have any analysis for the game this Saturday? Are you looking forward to anything? How do you think it'll go?
I'm looking forward to getting drunk and forgetting that the game ever existed. I'm sure by halftime we'll try to be talking about is Pittman still right for this job? Like, where did it all go wrong? Can we even still make a bowl game? But as far as particular analysis of this game, I have no hope. That's basically where I stand.
Okay.
This season sucks. If they gave me the opportunity to start the season over or just fast forward to the end, I would just fast forward to the end. And basketball season cannot come soon enough.
As you said earlier, you guys are at the bottom of the SEC West. unwinning in the conference, I guess is the best way to say it. 0-3 so far.
Wow.
So we'll try to jump back over to Mr. Bama for a quick prediction. Try to end this misery quickly. Hopefully quicker than the game.
Yeah.
But now we've got there's.
Oh my goodness.
That's new.
I'll still support my team.
Hey, that you can't beat that. You know, for someone who's as down and out still supports his team, that's a lot of respect. You know, as an
but I will need some whiskey to go along with it.
Lived through the early 2000s with bad Alabama teams, I can respect that. But coming back to this Saturday, Mr. Bama, what do you think the prediction on the score will be?
Well, we have to play this Saturday. Like, how can we get out of doing this? Like, what are my options?
It's going to happen. You can't.
You're mandated by the SEC to come to Tuscaloosa and play Alabama this Saturday.
We have to go to Tuscaloosa?
Yeah, and I believe it's our homecoming. We always schedule an easy game for homecoming. I mean, I didn't mean to say that.
It is. Look, at least it's an 11 o'clock game. So after the game, you've got plenty of time to get drunk, as you said, kind of drown your sorrows. Maybe find some hogs. I know there's a Dreamland barbecue where I'm sure there's going to be a lot of hog being served.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, being at that 11 o'clock game, well, Mr. Bama, what do you think the score will be?
I'm thinking with the way they've been playing and allowing other teams to score all these points, I'm looking at something like 40-10. I think we can get 40, especially if Milroe throws the ball the way that he did yesterday.
Wait. So you really think we can get 10?
Honestly, that was my question too.
Okay. This is looking up, baby. Yeah.
I think you could squeeze
because Ole Miss just beat us, and Ole Miss scored 10 against you guys. So if we can get 10, that means we're at least on par with Ole Miss.
Yeah, but they've lost Ole Miss, so you can't really be on
par. So we might be tied with Ole Miss. There's hope, is what you're saying.
They did score 20 against Ole Miss.
I don't know what hope you have, but it's not going to look good for you next Saturday. So I can't beat around the bush.
So, and just as a comparison, they also scored 22 points against Texas A&M, the team that Alabama just played against. So, you know, that was a pretty good defense. They put 22.
So we're at least on par with Ole Miss and A&M, is what you're saying.
Oh my goodness!
I'm not saying that. You did lose to.
You're saying we're close teams. Though. So you're saying we can stay within 6 points of Bama. Is what you're saying.
I'm not saying that at all. I don't make predictions on here. That's for you guys. But since you're feeling a little bit hopeful now's a good time to try and get a prediction from you, Mr. Arkansas. How do you think the game will go Saturday?
I'm going to say we stifle the Alabama offense and hold them to about like a 31-10 kind of game.
So
you know what?
You're going
31-10? 31. No, we're going to lose. 31-13 is what I'm going to say.
So you're giving yourself 13.
Yes, I'm giving this. I'm going out on a limb. I'm going to say maybe KJ Jefferson doesn't try to throw back-breaking interceptions this week. We won't be able to run against them, so we'll have to rely on his arm. But we saw Milroe do it right, and that's my only hope. So 31-13.
So 31-13 from Mr. Arkansas. Mr. Bama, yours was 40-10.
Yep.
40-10. So look, 10 points, 13 points is a prediction for Arkansas. Not so bad. You know, a lot of teams have not done all that well offensively against Alabama. So we look forward to a good game, and you hope to see you guys after the game at Dreamland Barbecue for some good barbecue pork.
Sounds good.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, whatever.